And thank you for joining us. Happy New Year to you. As Arkansas turns the page to a new year, Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders is reshaping leadership at the Arkansas Board of Corrections. Moves her administration have said are about accountability and public safety, but that critics argue raise questions about influence and control.
We work for the people of Arkansas.
This week, the governor appointing 2 new members to the Arkansas Board of Corrections as questions swirl over overcrowded prisons, early releases, and whether the system can still deliver on its most basic promise, public safety. Jamie Barker, a former deputy chief of staff to Governor Sanders, fills the seat left vacant after the expiration of Benny Magnus's term. Nathan Lee, currently the Deputy Secretary of State for Security and Law Enforcement, steps into the position previously held by Brandon Tillett. Supporters say the picks bring experience and decisiveness to a system under strain. Critics warn the moves may tighten the governor's grip on a board designed to operate independently.
The first thing I would say is the governor's agenda is the people's agenda.
At the center of the debate is safety. Hester says the administration's push for a new state prison is not about politics, but about addressing a system stretched far beyond its limits.
We've got to get it, continue to make sure Arkansas is a safe place.
The conversation unfolding as emotional cases play out across the state, raising difficult questions about why violent offenders and convicted pedophiles are being released back into communities. Advocates point to overcrowded facilities and staffing shortages, arguing that a stalled prison project could ease pressure on the system and reduce early releases.
There is a reason that we've got violent people on the streets right now. There's a reason that we have these pedophiles are getting released. And it's because that we have a very small minority of the legislature blocking an appropriation for a prison.
That proposed prison, planned for Franklin County, has sparked backlash over its location and its price tag, with critics warning taxpayers could be left footing the bill. Hester says there's no price tag on safety.
I don't care what the price is. How do you put a price on safety? How do you put a price on the loss of a loved one?
Hester says the new Board of Correction appointments are part of a broader effort to restore accountability after what he describes as years of mismanagement.
When the people are able to see how poorly they've been managing things, I think they're going to be very grateful that Governor Sanders has stepped up.
In addition to the Board of Corrections, the governor also appointed Boyce Hamlet of Conway as chair of the Post-Prison Transfer Board, another position that had been vacant. Attorney General Tim Griffin praising the move, calling Hamlet an experienced leader committed to public service.